This is the face of a murderer. The locker was a complete mess. Hidden at the bottom, though, was a magnetic card. Did I take the card? Of course I took the key card. I slipped the key card into my pocket. This guy's got so much crap now. Another panel that hope could get me the power back on. Yes. Oh, so many switches. We only need like 2 more. Magnificent. They don't seem to be on, though. Yeah. Try it again. There we go. Okay, I'm glad I noticed that the power panel wasn't making that horrific whirring sound. There we are. Yeah, let's never go in that room again. Wee. Big cardboard. What? Those are huge boxes or whatever they are. Whatever they are. I struck with the hammer. The old wood boards came apart easily. After I moved the planks, I left the hammer on the floor. Cool. Discard that hammer. This was my locker. There, in the factory. It stank of booze. There was a picture of Rachel on the inside. It looked like it had been torn up. I thought I had taken that picture home when the factory closed. This room was nothing but bad memories. Look at the booze! There was a mess of empty booze bottles. I wondered if that man in the house had something to do with it. He sure had a lot of alcohol at his place. It's your place, you dumbass! Maybe that guard outside caught him holding up here. This room was nothing but bad memories. Jeez. So, it pretty much seems like exploring the alternate rooms that you may or may not be able to get into, like with the hammer, if I hadn't gone there. It seems like all we're doing is seeing that, we're coming to the conclusion that this guy fucked everything up. It's you, isn't it? I'm not normally one to jump to conclusions, but I think this guy killed everybody. Certainly seems like it. Norman took over a general store, and after the factory closed, Rachel, and I would get together every now and again. Rachel liked him because he seemed more positive despite the setback. I didn't think I could say the same about me. Man, you really got depressed after Norman left, didn't you? The general store, yeah. Rachel loved him, didn't she? Aha, another panel. Of course you're going to push the switch. Yes. Push it again. Yeah, that's a horrific noise. Aha, the last panel. Anything else in here? Well, there's key card door. The key card I found seemed like it would pass through this reader. Did I use the key card? Of course you did. Ooh, that made a great beep sound. Ah. Looks like we can get out of here now if we really wanted to. What is this? There was some kind of ventilation hatch there. It looked like I could jump to the room below. My leg hurt enough as it was, but I couldn't see another option. Did I jump? No. I didn't see any rope around this time. What was I going to do? I think it's quite simple. Huh? Fuck. There was some kind of ventilation shaft here. It looked like a jump. Yeah. Oh man, my leg hurt like hell. There was a crumpled up letter on the floor. It had been scratched out heavily. It was hard to make out. Did I try to read the letter? Yeah, why not? Most of the letter was violently scratched out with what looked to be a ballpoint pen. All I could make out was, need to, just don't, drinking, need, Norman. Who was Norman writing to? He's probably saying like, oh, I didn't need that drink to kill those women. Bleh. I carefully stepped out of the factory, unsure of what I might find. One thing still bugged me, though. Who had been drinking in that locker room? What was it that guard I found outside? Or maybe it was Norman. He and Rachel were friends. Maybe he could help. I knew he lived above the store. He lived above the store he ran now. Maybe that was where I would go, if I could make it there on that damned leg. Great! The factory door was locked. Great! Here I am thinking I'm exploring like a secret extra route. I thought I had to go through the... Oh, look, he's kind of limping. That's neat. Coming for you, Norman. I'm a limping, drunken psychopath. I probably killed Rachel, and I'm coming for you. Motherfucker. Ugh. Okay, there's nothing over there. Oh, I think I'm gonna get like the worst ending possible. if there are bad endings. Dumpster. The garbage bin was a disgusting mess of rotten tools and slick black bags. I saw a thin greenish corner poking out from one of the bags. It was my driver's license. It looked damaged. Did I take it back? Yeah. I cleansed the card off as best as I could. It looked pretty beat up. I was amazed to have found my credit card, and now this. I tucked the card into my wallet next to my credit card. Can never have too much ID, kids. Sounded like it was gonna start raining again. I love the rain. Just stand out here. I had entered Norman's place. This was the back of the store that he ran. It was oddly quiet, except for the faint sound of a television. Oh, good old Normie likes his television, huh? Let's case the joint before we go up there. Oh, wait. The entrance to the front of the store was locked. From the inside, it looked like I couldn't just pop it open. I needed a key. There was a bit of blood on the keyhole. So, wait, he doesn't keep his back door locked, but he keeps... fine. Whatever, Norman. You're weird. Hey, Chuck the Plant. How you doing? I don't think Chuck the Plant likes me anymore, because I'm a murderer. See, there's blood here. Hello? Ooh. What was this? It looked like a pull chain hanging from the ceiling. I wondered where it would lead. Did I pull the chain? I gave the chain a single tug. A simple folding ladder to the attic popped down. Oh, Norman! You're dead. Oh, no. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Norman, my co-worker and one of the few friends I have in this town, lay dead beside his armchair. His face and shirt were covered in blood. It looked like he'd been stabbed to death or something. Looked like he'd been stabbed trying to get up. Norman, you deserve better than this. Did I close his eyes? No, he wants to watch TV. I was too scared about Rachel to stay there another moment. The TV still flickered some incredible channel. Indecipherable channel. Yeah, hump that ladder. Oh, look, we got some backup TVs, exercise equipment, papers, boxes. Can never get enough boxes. There was a large cardboard box that hadn't been sealed. Did I open it up? Yeah. Inside the old cardboard box was a pile of clothes, photos, and even shoes. As I looked closer, I realized they were Rachel's. What were you doing here, Rachel? Were you responsible for poor Norman downstairs? You're kind of stupid. The items in the box only made my head spin more. I desperately needed answers. Here, I'll give you some answers. It sounded like Rachel wanted to be with this guy, Norman, rather than spending her time with a drunken asshole who claims to have a quote-unquote bad leg when he probably, fell down the stairs in a drunken mishap. So she was going to go live with Norman, and you were going to be all alone in your big fat house, and, your dad and your brother came over to say, hey, man, it ain't too bad, and you murdered them, and then you probably killed Rachel down in that basement. Going to the sewer. That's what you did. I hope to hell Rachel had nothing to do with this mess. It's you! It's so obviously you! I guess this was Norman's kitchen table. He kept it clean enough, but there were water rings from 2 cups still in the wood. God damn it, Norman. The kitchen trash bin smelled fresh. I didn't dig through the mess, did I? Of course you dig! I found a hairpin amongst the rotting food and trash and pocketed it. Aha! 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 Now we can go into the front of the store because we have the hairpin. This guy, if he's good enough to kill people, I assume he can, pick a lock. God damn, Norman. Let's go to the right. A coat! I wasn't entirely surprised to find this here. It was one of Rachel's old fall coats. I wondered what had happened to it, how long it had been here. Take the coat. There was a little bit of something dark staining the sleeve. There was a well-maintained gun cabinet here in Norman's room. I didn't know much about guns, but it looked like he kept a few hunting rifles. I knew Norman hunted occasionally, but I didn't know him to be such a collector. Obviously Rachel was attracted to this guy because he was a man of power. He had guns! Unlike you with your wimpy knife. Don't stab me! I used the hairpin to pick the lock. The hairpin snapped in half, so I threw it away. Yeah, discard that key. The general store was small, but it was clean. It had all the usual things, postcards, snacks, magazines, and canned goods. I never went there much, but Rachel usually stopped by after work if we needed something like condoms. The register was mostly empty, but a fat stack of travel magazines sat beside it. Where were you thinking of going with Rachel, Norman? Oh, you see, he's insane! The icebox seemed to be unplugged. It must have been off for a while. Most of its contents were half melted. I could only think of poor Norman upstairs. Poor Norman. What a dead, cold fish he is. There were various postcards from the area, especially from the tourist traps. One of the postcards showed an old black and white photo of the water tower. It looked to be in much better shape back then. Well, even if it wasn't, are you really going to take a picture of a shitty-looking water tower to put in your postcards? The night continued to take horrible turn after horrible turn. It had been weeks since I'd last seen Norman, but to find him like that, who could have done that to him? Seeing that dusty box of old clothes was a shock. How long had they been there? And what was Rachel doing at Norman's place? I felt like I had only discovered more questions, no answers. But I was close to home. It was time to find out the truth. You can't handle the truth of your own insanity, can you? Let's just keep walking. Never stop walking. I didn't mean it literally. Jeez.